Over here. Are we on? Is it on? Think so. Turn that on. Okay. I think. Can y'all hear me? All right. All right. Cold beans. How's everybody? So, like we did yesterday, if you want to, you can post questions in the chat. But like I said, if you are prone to sensitivity, don't put anything in there in case I don't choose your question. I don't want you to be offended at all. But that's how we'll do it. No personal questions, just, and it doesn't have to be political, just whatever kind of question you might want to ask. You can put it in there. I will put the star by it and we'll see what happens. Click, 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 click. Okay. So for those who were here yesterday, I talked about my costume. And for Halloween, and that I'm going to go get a staff, and the staff has a baby head at the top of it. So I have it now. So this is baby head staff. This is it. This is the staff part. It's plastic, but it's supposed to look like, gross wood, I guess. But yeah, this will be featured come Halloween. And I walked to the store to get that, so I had to walk home with that. So that was interesting. It is gross. It's supposed to be. Okay. It looks like Tim Scott. But that'll be part of the whole get up. Let's see. All right. Let's see. I don't know who Nicole Linton is. Okay. Here it is. Creepy baby head. There it is. Will Ohio teachers in strike get what they want? Let's see. It's heavy too. It is heavy. Will Andrew Warren win his lawsuit against the Satan? We shall see. It is creepy. That whole store, it was neat and creepy all at the same time. I got this too. I just have no, I get all the way here and I have nothing to put it on the wall with. So whenever I do, there we go. In case you want to dress up as a psychic. Will the Howler Monkeys twins, MTG and Bobert, leave Congress January 2023? Well, we shall see. We shall see. I don't have anything. I thought I had all that stuff. Like I got a little box that's got, pins and rubber bands and staples and all the little, crap that you might need. And I thought I had push pins in there, but not anymore apparently. So I have nothing on the wall, but like 4 things that need to go on the wall. So, buying stuff for the new places never stops, does it? At least not in the beginning. I ordered a broom and it comes from Walmart. And I ordered other stuff, but the broom, they drove it over here. So they drove like 7 miles to bring me one broom. Yeah, we'll get there. Who is Dylan Rounds? The Halloween store's got brooms. I don't need a broom. Someone missing in Utah. His mother is calling for transparency. Okay. Well, they find him, so let's see. Where'd your question go? Where'd your question go? Go. All right. Will they find Dylan Rounds? Okay. So we shall start with will Ohio teachers who are on strike get what they want? Will there be a compromise? Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's a good sign. Temperance is flying out. There's a meeting of the minds, moderation, this for that. Uh-oh. Queen of Pentacles also flew out. So since it told us yes already, I guess we'll see what kind of details are in the story here. Will Ohio teachers get what they want? Will they compromise? They met the deal. I guess deal is the better word, but compromise shows up. So maybe not everything. Yeah, 8, 9, 10. Let's see though. There's going to be some sacrifices. And the star. So it's a good thing though. The stars hope for the future. Here you you pour water into the puddle. This is for the here and now. And then this water here is for the later. And so there is a sort of sacrifice for the greater good. Something is going to also play out over time. So we're talking possible, periodic raises or periodic stipends for supplies or something of that nature. But there's something that like goes in time. So it's not just a one done type of thing. And temperance has come back out again. So we have the chariot and the temperance. This takes time, and this takes time. This is moderation. Thank you, Vivian. This is moderation. This is also a journey. You see the success back here. Mountains in the tarot usually represents obstacles of some sort. And here's where you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to the success, but you see there's a road to get to there. It takes time, balance. And then the chariot also takes a lot of time. This is about self-discipline and things of that nature, but it's a card of opposites. The left and the right, and the west and the east, and the dark and the light. So it takes a lot of time to get things on the same page, because here the person in the chariot does not have reins on the Sphinx. So you kind of have to coax them with diplomacy. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Death. So there will be changes in security, financial security, something laid out over time, though, because the Nine of Pentacles, yes, it is a wealth card and a success card, but it takes a long time to get here, because you start from the ace all the way up into there, and you got to go through the ups and downs and blah, blah, blah. So it takes a long time to get here. So this is not going to be overnight success, but we are heading in the right direction. Now, the problem is, though, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is right across from here. It's an institution that's very hard to change. Whatever it is. This is why I use this for government, is because government is something hard to change. And so, or its mentality and its system anyway. And so here's going to be your schools or your school boards or your state, blah, 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 all that type of stuff. It's going to be harder to change because they don't really want. I used to work for a company that had a union, and what they would do is, they go to the negotiations and all that type of stuff. But what I've learned is it's kind of like with the Brittany Griner and anybody else that's a political prisoner who wants in the country, what the prisoner wants ransom, and we don't pay ransom. Is because if you give in once, you got to give in other times. And so they're at this point right now, they don't want to give in because then they can't stop that. It's like all we have to do is strike and apply pressure and we get what we want. So they're still on their side anyway, saying, hey, we need to hold out. We need to stick to our guns and that type of thing. But like I said, that security here comes with a loss as well. So that's why it's not completely fair. I should say fair. It's not completely even, which is why you have to work at this. This is your balance. This is out of balance, and it's possibly staying that way. But the Queen of Pentacles also comes back again. So this is in the good news. And then it ends in the Ace of Pentacles. So they will get something, if not just an olive branch, but they will get something, maybe a 60-40 situation to where they give 40% of what they want and will still go forward to negotiate the other 60. But we are not completely at 100%. This is called the Radiant Wise Rider Waite, I think. Something like that. I know the word wise is in there. That's the back of them, in case you see it online. So, yes. They'll get a little bit. Something to satisfy, at least to get them back in the classroom. Will there be consequences for Fox on the doctored photo of the judge who signed off on the... Okay, we shall see. Will Florida State Attorney Andrew Warren win his lawsuit over the Satan? Okay, Roland, I got you, and Karen, I got that one too. Okay, Florida State Attorney Andrew Warren win his lawsuit over the Satan. Ten of Pentacles is how it starts. The Death card. Well, let me see. Let me see too, because mind you, your screen could be blurry because I'm getting two bars of Wi-Fi signal. That's probably why. Mine's blurry too. Let's see. That is why. Because I can't get 1080p, it's stuck at 720. That's a whole nother thing. I won't go into that right now because I got two computers. The one I'm trying to use has 2 bars and the other one has 5. They sit right next to each other. I have no idea. Anyway, win his lawsuit. Let's see. Well, it ends in the Queen of Swords. He's going to have a victory. I don't know exactly what the victory is. It ends in the Queen of Swords, but we start with the Ten of Pentacles and the Death. So there's going to be some sort of change in some sort of organization or, an organization of some sort, something bigger. So here's the ending too. So someone either quits, resigns, or, oh no, wait, did he get fired? For something like, didn't he get fired? Is that not what I heard? So that's what that is. There's something coming from the inside though. 5 of Swords, the Sun, and the 6 of Swords. Like, it's not a complete victory though. Like either, okay, we can say victory, but appeal, or there's something else. Like it doesn't end here, but there is a slight victory though. I do get the Sun. So there is a victory. It's just not finished because you still move forward and you got other things that you have to do. There's something else to this. Like there's a second side or a part B to this situation. So it's not just the lawsuit and then we're done. It's like, okay, the lawsuit and then some sort of judgment, but there's something else that follows. But he is on the winning side as of right now. But in the word of solace is the 7 of Cups. So there's something else to this. So it's not done, but We'll see. Okay. And I've tried many things with this gosh darn Wi-Fi signal, but, and mind you, it was fine like 2 hours ago. So I don't know. I don't know. Slaughter Xfinity, I really. So, maybe it's the baby head that's doing it. So, will MTG and Boebert leave Congress before, I guess, or leave Congress in January 2023? Okay, Boebert. Boebert, will you leave January 2023? 2, 4, 5. MTG. 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay. Boebert. Will she leave? No. I even got a leaving card. And then no. She's stuck in place. Things can still change, though. Keep hope alive. MTG. I get no for her, too. So she's still there. Defending her position, though, so for whatever reason, she's not secure. But as of this reading, as of right now, she is still there. There's just past behavior that she's not secure, but I don't see going away. There's some disappointments and loss over not being able to pull it all together. But as of right now, she's still there. Again, anything can change. Will they ever find Dylan Rounds? I did see that story, actually. I just didn't know the name. Well, I seen his picture, I should say. So will they find Dylan Rounds? Will they find Dylan Rounds? Ultimately, yes, there is the Chariot and the Ace of Cups. Someone new to the situation would find it, I guess. Well, that kind of makes sense. The mother is calling for somebody else to investigate other than the people who are. And once you get some work in and get things on the right page, everybody on the right page, or the same page, I mean, there's a new person here that will have some sort of breakthrough. There is a new partnership. So there's your new partnership there. So some sort of new partnership, Ace 2 and 3. A community. Now, they have a very strong community. They have very good or strong capabilities. We'll see that as a group. I think they will be possibly disappointed with the results of the search, if you see what I mean. But because something, this is in the word of warning, there's a secret being kept. In the word of solace, which is justice, there may be something or someone in an official capacity that is keeping this secret. So, interestingly enough, so there might be somebody keeping that in particular secret. And mind you, both people sit in front of a veil. So, I mean, there might be something there, but there's that. Because it ends in the Seven of Swords. There's something there that somebody is, for whatever reason, trying to cover up. Not necessarily that they're responsible for his being missing, but they are responsible for not pursuing it to the fervor in which they should. If this was a family member of theirs, they would have taken different steps. But as of right now, somebody just doesn't care. But there will be some success. Let's see. I mean, your buffering is probably not your computer. Like I said, I have 1 bar of Wi-Fi, so it's probably this. It is probably this. And it will not go over 2. This computer has 5, but it's slower. This computer has 1 right now, and it's supposed to be faster, so ain't that special. Anyhow, okay. Will there be consequences for Fox News on the doctored photo of the judge? Shown with Ghislaine Maxwell. Those people, I swear. Okay. Oh, it's good on Yuri and Sharon? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have a Wi-Fi extender, plugged it in, it did nothing, so I don't know. I don't know. Because this, like I said, the one sitting right next to it is having 0 problems. Now it's the computer, because I have 2, and this one is full strength, and this one is hanging on for dear life. Any consequences for Fox News? In the doctored photo, there's your 10 of Pentacles. So big organization, and 9 of Swords. Okay. So they're worried about something with the 9 of Swords, but it's organizationally is how they're worried. So it's not like an in particular person. There may be some sort of sternly worded letter or something of that nature, but we'll see. We'll see. So, any consequences? And hi, Kelly, by the way. We were supposed to do a live stream, but I was moving at the time. So whenever you want to do one, you just let me know. The 4 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, Queen of Wands, Strength. No, not really. There is a group of women, though. Maybe they're not on-air personalities because I get no indication that you see them. So they're probably like legal departments and things of that nature. This is, they're going to handle it. This is like I said, the sternly worded letter or something like that. But there's some women here in an official capacity. They're not on-air talent, though, because there's no indication of celebrity or TV or media or even speaking here. So this is behind the scenes, but they will handle it. So, no, I don't get any consequences, because whatever's happening is done in secret. So it's behind the scenes. Okay, Karma, let me try that now. Actually. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that will work. Because I don't need them both on right now, of course. So we'll see. Next, will the doctors in South Carolina stand together and take care of the woman who needs abortions for their health and lives of mom? Will they put the patients before themselves for the Hippocratic Oath? Oh boy. Oh, Hippocrates himself. Well, that's what flew out there. No, I still got 2 bars. It's going down to 1, up to 2, down to 1, up to 2. Turn the phone off too, then. But good Lord, what's happening? No, put that on silent anyway. Yes, Christine, I shall be the witch doctor come Halloween. Will the doctors stand together? Will they stand together? Knight of Wands. The 8 of Cups. The Lovers. Ace of Wands. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Page of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the Death card. Yes, I must say though, I was a bit pessimistic. I was like, no, because you know how people are. And da, da, da. No, I get, okay, so there might be some sort of march here too. I don't know if there's going to be a protest or some sort of march. I see a march coming, not necessarily in this one area, just I see one coming around this issue. And it might be including medical personnel. So I see that here. But here, as far as specifically in South Carolina, there is someone sort of being the voice. There's a man here. He is very successful in his arena, well respected as well. He may be dark hair, dark eye, or dark skin as well. So there's somebody who's coming to sort of lead the charge or lead the conversation. There's a woman here as well. She has like a huge amount of experience. So she is also a very, very important, not just powerful voice, but important voice for this, because she has seen this type of thing 100 times over. And, you know, as far as like people being in critical care when it comes to pregnancies. So she has a wealth of experience, a lot of knowledge, and she's doing a lot more of the action and he's doing a lot more of the speaking, but you'll see them both though. But her voice carries a lot of weight because it moves things, it makes things happen, and he brings attention. He can rally the troops too. That's why the Lover's card is there for him. The Four of Wands. So yes, there will be a hospital or some sort of organization that is also behind, but I'm going to go more hospital. So, and then it will cause a change. There will be voices on the other side. This is the word of warning, but this is small voices. This is not the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is more of a back and forth. This is correspondence, so papers and you know, newspaper headlines and all that type of stuff. So it's a little backbitish, but you know, they'll be fine. So yes, I do see some people standing together here. Okay. Will Janet Mills win governor of Maine? Well, the microphone, I figured out how to increase the volume. Now, as far as, but I did ask Jen and Becca yesterday. So I do need to know whether or not it's blurry or not. That means I need to buy something else to try to amplify the signal and whatever, because I use this computer more so than I do that one. So I do need to know if it is blurry, and then maybe I can fix it and so forth and so forth. But because the signal is at 1. So I do need to know if it's blurry or if it's freezing or whatever. Because I don't have StreamYard on this computer, I have it on this one. So if this one works better, we'll just move over there. Janet Mills, will she win the governor of Maine? I'll ask, what are her chances? Because yes or no is just 2 cards, but we'll see. What are her chances in winning the governor of Maine? Janet Mills. I do have a VPN, but it's not on right now. At least I don't think so. Queen of Wands and the Moon. That's not a good sign, not a good step forward anyway. The Six of Cups. It's just blurry. Okay, then it's a signal issue. So I will try to fix that. Because if everything else is fine, then that's what it is. So yes or no? Give me a yes or no. This just yes or no. Give me one card, yes or no. Well, it's hope. Hope for the future. That's a good sign. But it starts with the Queen of Wands and the Moon. So there is some murky details. Something is not going in the right direction, because you also have the Two of Swords here too. You get the Five of Pentacles here too. The word of warning is the Knight of Wands. So no progression, no way to move forward. There's a man here. I don't know if she's running against a man, but he sits in a very powerful position. I don't get yes. When is this? When is this? When is this? Um, Taking place? When is the election? Because we can revisit. What's her name? Janet Mills. When the governor of Maine. Okay. Another Trump with less money. That's amazing. Oh. All right. Why are Cash Patel and Nick Mulvaney coming out of the baseboards like cockroaches? Is it just to get attention? Paul LePage. I mean, anything can change. Oh, good. Maybe the butterflies. I mean, they'll make her come back, but good Lord. Can we stop with the endangered list, please? The only thing not endangered is humans. Oh, well, that's not true either, I guess. All right, Cash Patel. Why are they coming out of the woodworks? Thank you, Karen. No, Barbara, I did not, but we can do that next. All right. Why are they coming out of the woodworks? Six of Cups in the Judgment to make announcements of some sort that have something to do with their memories. So, like Jen said, it could be a book, but we'll see if we get the Page of Cups. That's usually like a creative card or something of that nature. King of Cups. Now the camera's blurry for me. There we go. King of Cups, who was also creative, but King of Cups, there's a man with a scheme. There's a man with a scheme. Seven of Swords, King of Cups. It's for greed purposes. Mind you, I didn't get the Page of Cups here. Here in the word of warning is the Four of Wands. There's something to do with, was Cash Patel and Nick Mulvaney in his administration, that dude who we shall not name, was he in their administration? They were in some sort of group or some sort of thing. But it is to get attention because they're making announcements about their memories. It is to get attention so they can be, thank you, Joanne, so they can be at the center of attention there. And in the word of solace, there you go. There's something, they want to speak about experiences. So I guess this may be a book or a media tour or something. Oh, they were both in there? Okay. Yeah, there you go. For attention and greed. They have a scheme. I mean, everybody else is doing it, right? So, good God. Good God. Okay. Putin's health. Putin and his health. Come get your Chief of Staff acting youth. If I never see these people's faces, I never remember their names. It's just on and off, on and off. I have no idea. Names. The health of Newton. All right. There's some checkups here. So everything looks to be going routine for right now. Thank you, Linda. There is something about the medication for moving fluids, so blood or something of that nature. So maybe a blood thinner. I don't get any major problems. There is something, though, that he may need a surgery of some sort, but is fighting that. Because that's the advice that he has been given, is that he may need this in time. It's exploratory too, so he needs some sort of like probe, so maybe colonoscopy or something of that nature. But there's a probe of some sort too, because it's advanced technology is what he needs for that. And also has to do with buildup or like calcium buildup or some sort of mineral buildup in his body too. Maybe something he's taken too much of or absorbing too much of, or has too much of, that can also affect the blood. There's something about above the neck, so we're having some sort of like a head issue, not serious though. This is maybe responding to new treatments, new medications, or something of that nature. He could feel lightheaded because he may not be taking it properly. You should take certain things with certain things and things of that nature. So there's something he's not doing properly that could be causing some like lightheadedness. Yeah, but just routine going back and forth to the hospitals and checkups because he has a scare and he needs some sort of exploratory thing to happen. It's a must, though. This is like something you have to do. Okay. That's all I get for that. Are there any more files and other Trump properties? Let's see. Are there any more files? Does Donald Trump have any more files that he should not have? Knight of Swords. Does he have any more? Yes. Because somebody's still searching. Does he have any more files? And any other properties? Okay, so let's see. Let's see. D6. There he is. Again, we didn't name him this. This is just how he goes. Yes. There's an action that was taken. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah. He is worried about the work. So, what about the work? I'm going to say it was. This had something to do with him specifically. Because here, it's something with his job and his role. So the files here with the Ace of Pentacles has something to do with him specifically. So it's something about his job and his role. That's why he shows up personally here too, in an action that he possibly took. So it's something to do with him specifically. What are these files talking about? What are they talking about? So Ace of Swords and the Magician, manipulations of information. Of course. Manipulation of information. Okay, information pertaining to what? Is administration, King of Swords. Information pertaining to what? Give me. Okay, okay, that's what I thought. There's something too. It may not be just this, but this is within it. Something too about him scheming and scamming and cheating and winning at all costs. So this may have something to do with the election of 2016. There's some sort of win at all costs dishonor and thievery. How the hell it could be both elections? Well, I'm going to say 2016. There's some sort of records. Okay. Give me 2 cards about the records. 2 cards about the records. Give me 2 cards about the records. What do they say? We'll ask again just in case. What do they say? Oh, something flipped over. No, it didn't. Okay. 2 cards about the records. What do they say? Now, there's loss. Well, that was this election too. There's your Biden, the loss to Biden. So there has something to do with elections. And schemes and scams. So maybe emails back and forth to people, or maybe something about moving, strategy meetings about moving this or anything. Just I can't right now. I can't. Literally the worst person ever. I can't. There's a YouTuber, and he talks about a man that acts just like Trump, too, mind you. He just doesn't have any money. And he's got a shirt with it, too. He says, "That's your punk ass boy." There it is. He belongs to somebody. He just don't belong to us. Man. Okay. Let's see. Where'd it go? No, that's not it. Now I have 4 bars. Now it's crystal clear. I can't. I don't know. And I went back down to 2. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It's just messing with me, I guess. Is there anyone worse than Trump? What is Barry's opinion of Donald Trump? No, not Kid Katzler. Oh, Lord have mercy. So, what is the question? How do we... I won't do that. We'll do this one instead. What is the relationship between, or what was the relationship between, oh Lord, already, between Ivana and her children? So let's see. This was a question I had last month and didn't do the video. So since she was eulogized with such glowing words. What is the relationship? What is the relationship? Okay, 8 of Swords. Oh, let me put that up there. Thank you, Lisa, because I didn't type it. What was the relationship? I didn't watch it, of course. I don't want to see nobody's funeral. I don't care who you are, but apparently it was not the greatest of words that were used. You know, they didn't speak in glowing terms, I guess. I don't know. I just want to know what their relationships were. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. Okay. Let's see. The Ace of Wands and the Moon. Well, let's see. The word of warning. 6 of Cups. That's the bad news card. Good news. 8 of Cups. Now, we know Donald Trump don't give 2 buckets of spit about his kids, but, you know, they were raised by nannies in boarding school, I guess. So it's, you know. The 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. Here is your legacy, but this is more of a party. So, and mind you, I'm not trying to shame anybody that's got a whole fleet full of nannies. You do what you need to do. Raising kids ain't easy for nobody. But it ain't really. I don't have any cups but these 2, and these are not love cards. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pentacles though. So this is more of, I care about the name, because mind you, I ain't trying to judge nobody's heart. That ain't my job. I can judge your actions because we're all human and we live here together, but I can't judge your heart. But I don't believe, this is just me being cynical, ain't got nothing to do with the cards. I don't believe anybody signed up to get with Donald Trump because they loved him. It's this stuff. It's the name, it's the flash, it's that stuff. It's how you can look at, who's that Rupert Murdoch that just got divorced or something like this, how you can, and mind you, I ain't trying to be an ageist or anything either, but when you 80 years old and you look like life has put a vacuum cleaner to you and sucked all the life out, And this child over here is 30 years old. Why? I mean, it ain't like the Sean Connery type old. It's like the weird, he'd been stuck in a dryer and he came out just full of grossness kind of old. It's this stuff. This is it. It's this stuff. Kids is just a way to get, you I'm not gonna name. Okay, this is, look away if you're squeamish. This is baby head, right? This is the baby head staff that's a part of my costume. And I also have this like giant voodoo doll that I need to go get too, because it goes with the witch doctor gimmick, right? And I said I was going to name it this, I'm not, but this was an interesting word, acronym. If you put Donald, Ivanka, Eric, and Donald, because he's Donald Jr., it's spelled died. Your whole family's messed up. Even in an acronym, you're horrible people. Donald, Ivanka, Eric, and Donald died. That's somebody, friend. It just ain't ours. So, last one. What was the children's relationship with their mother? Well, let's want to come out now. What? We'll put that all back in. Sloppy shuffle. Yes. Died. D-I-E-D. All right. Oh, well, get a crucifix. So what is their relationship? These fell out. So reading over. Abandonment and the mother. Moving on to something else. Okay, give me 3 more. We'll do the whole thing. Give me 3 more cards, and 3 more fell out. Okay, no, that's 5. Okay, well, let's read them all then. There's a happy family, though. Okay. Chaos ensues. Happy family, happy business family. Partnerships. Strength. So that's good, right? This is. Oh, I need to mention this too, I guess, since I'm about to start this. September the 2nd, which is next Friday, will be the first day of the tarot class. I sent everybody who sent me an email, I sent you a email back. So whenever you get a chance, you can check that. You have until September 2nd for those I sent the email to sign up for the class. Now, here, this card and this card, the Lover's card, are used interchangeably a lot of times because this is a bond and a union. This is a bond and a union. This is not romantic or love of any kind. This is, but you can use it for the same, because in order to have love, you need a bond and a union. So if you get this for relationships, it's just fine to use it in lieu of this. But this, the caduceus, is business. That's what it's for. It's the symbol of Hermes. Hermes is the god of communication. So talking back and forth, commerce, that type of thing. These are two people, opposite sides of the spectrum coming together. And this is what this is for two, the chimera, two parts coming together for one. So business, partnerships. This is the partnership family. That's all they really are. And this is why they look as dysfunctional as they do. Because this is more important than this. To be the happy family, the harmony. This is why this fell out. They may resent her because they didn't go and get to run around in the sprinklers. They didn't get to go, because children don't need millions of dollars a month to be happy, maybe to survive, but not to be happy. You ever heard a story, or maybe you've been there yourself, to where you give a kid a toy and they play with the box? So it's, there you go. Yes, September the 2nd is the first day of the class. Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 Central, 3 Mountain, 2 Pacific. And if you're in Hawaii, do your own math. It's like 11, I think. So, okay. Well, we're done for that. It just flies right by when you only do an hour. So, if all else fails, we'll be here tomorrow. Same time, same bat channel. Thank y'all for hanging out. And I will see what I can do about this darn connection. Try plugging it into your router or moving closer to it. Yeah, I can't do that. It's down the street practically. So we'll see what I can do about that. But I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Bye-bye.